just a quick review. I promised I would give you a review on the Silva Mind Control. This is by Jose Silva. This is just actually a workbook on his method. And mind control, it's very similar to what I used to study about self-hypnosis, where you put yourself into a trance and you talk yourself through how to do certain things, and it helps you become a better person. Does it work? It's kind of a thin book. It's just a workbook. I wasn't that impressed by it. A lot of the stuff in there I've already read about previous to this. This goes into a little bit more depth. Let me just point something out. Alpha is the first meditative state that you go into. It's like the rapid eye movement, where you actually are able to envision like in a dream state. Like daydreaming would be an example of alpha. Then you go deeper. You go into first of all, we operate in beta. That's the first level. That's your consciousness. And then you go to alpha. And then you go to theta. And then ultimately into delta. Delta is the deepest. That is the sleep where there's no return, so to speak. When you're in delta, you're really, really in the deepest state. You really are not thinking at all. This is what Jose Silva said he was able to attain, going all the way deep, deep, deep. Kind of like the Hindus say with Parishanti when they meditate. And that's where you get the most creative thoughts coming in. Now, according to what I've studied about meditation, many famous people have used it to discover great inventions. Edison used to hold a metal ball in his hand, and he would meditate and then go into a deep trance, and then finally his hand would open up and the metal ball would fall into like a tin pan, and it would make a loud noise, and he'd wake up, and then he'd immediately record what his deepest thoughts were at that point. And supposedly this is how he came up with the idea of electricity and the light bulb. So there's probably something to it. I'm still studying. Life is a journey, in my opinion. This is getting back to philosophy. Life is a journey. And there was an old saying I heard one time. It said, I am searching for people like myself who are searching. And I try to avoid the ones who have found it. When I say found it, I mean, I'm searching for truth, but I avoid the ones who have found it. Okay? Maybe that indicates that it's impossible to know ultimate truth. We'll leave that to the higher being upstairs. But anyway, food for thought. And if you've got any ideas that you want to share, feel free to post your comments. And if you see this, give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much.